Hello, hello, happy Friday everybody. It's Friday, Friday sews. This is a little bit of life and a little bit of sewing, and let's just chat. So I want to start out with just a little bit of sewing therapy. Can we call it that? So I don't know, within the last week I was texting with a sewing friend, and she said she was frustrated and lost her sojo. And that's sewing mojo. And I was trying to be supportive and saying, maybe you should make something easy that you love. And I would say the next day I was in her boat. I was totally in the same place. Like I was, kind of angry and things weren't working, and I was just, ready to throw something out. I had done part of a test garment for a project that I'm working on, and it seemed fine. I'd fixed the fit issues and got ready to make my actual garment. And the fabric I chose was wrong. It was too stretchy, and it just went wonky every which way that it could. And I was just like, why didn't I know better to do that? So I put it aside and I purchased some fabric that's going to work better. And this project you will see, but right now it remains nameless. But it's like, it made me mad. So I was going to make a t-shirt like this because, I could just make these t-shirts like that, and I'm trying to use up scraps. More about that in another video. I want to do more t-shirt scrappy things, but I really wanted to make a backpack purse. Not just any backpack purse, this backpack purse. How cute is this? How cute is this? So if you don't mind, can I tell you a little story about this backpack purse? Let me get some supplies and I'll be right back. I'm back. This backpack purse is something I purchased on Amazon a few years ago, and it's just right. Honestly, I thought I was buying a traveling backpack that I could use for a trip that I was taking. So years ago, because, I haven't been in an airport since COVID started. So I bought this backpack and I'm like, well, it's tiny. And then I thought that'd make a nice purse. So it became my purse, and I have worn it out. It's not real leather, so it's wearing down everywhere. But I love all these little charms. I love the back has the split zipper, so it goes into one like a side sling, and then it also becomes a backpack, and I will wear it when I'm shopping. And it has too many pockets. You always say you can't have too many. I don't use all these pockets because when you open it up inside, there's more pockets. There's a pocket on the back, pockets on the side, pockets in the front. Too many pockets, and handles to hold it. So I tried to buy another one like it. They didn't sell it anymore, and I love the shape of it. It's just right. So I started thinking I could make one, and I didn't even know where to start. So I just started looking at patterns, and when I came across this one, it had that kind of size and shape of this one. So I bought the pattern, and it's been sitting in my files for a while, and I don't know, I thought it might be too complicated. Not an easy project, but she did make a video, and so I did just make this in the last 2 days, and I'm super happy about it. It's adorable. So let me just walk you through this. It's a backpack purse, and it has straps in the back. It does not have the joined zipper that I love about this one, so I'm thinking if I try this again, I might try to just do that myself. But it does have a handle. It has a side entry, which is important to me because when you're wearing it, you can just sling it around and reach in, whereas if it's in the top like this one, you have to pretty much take it off to reach down in. So this has a side entry, and inside you have the option to make extra pockets. So there's like one for my cell phone, maybe my lipstick, and then my wallet. And then you have this pocket right here that has another whole area. And isn't that cute? Fabric. So what I will say is it's not hard. It's just complicated. I want to say that I thought the directions were confusing. And she made a video, and I just followed the video. That video was the saving grace for me making this purse. She took you through every step, and you got to follow along, and I just did my steps like in faith. I did my steps along with the video. I didn't watch the whole video first and then go back and make it. And a couple of times I did fast forward to say, I don't know where this is going, you know? And there were like magic moments where you turn things inside out and you're like, well, it turned into a purse. So if you want to do this, you'll have to pay. It's $11, I think. But this was the one I wanted. Not just any backpack purse, but this one. I love the different fabrics. I love the shape of it. I like the size of it. For me, this was the one, the only one. Never saw anything else like it. And I can recommend it if you watch the video, but if you try to just do the instructions, I think it's a little complicated. So for me, it was trying to cut all these pieces. I really wasn't sure what I was cutting, and I wanted to know what I was cutting to decide what fabric I was going to use. And so she has a cutting sheet, and this just alone, to follow the video and have this as one page, is worth the money to get the pattern, because she gives you everything to cut. But I wasn't sure. I mean, when I read it later, it made sense. Inside front pocket lining is this one. And I meant to make this one yellow, and I made it orange, and I wanted it yellow. Also, I put my zipper in backwards. It's supposed to start here on the zipper side and go this way, which would have been better when you're slinging it to the side to be able to reach that. So I would like to fix that next time. I'm not doing it over, but that was my mistake. And then she said, you know, I'm not going to put out all these pattern pieces. I'll just show you how to cut with the measurements. And I'm more visual than that. I just couldn't do it. So I made my own pattern pieces for every step of this. Let me just show you. So I made my own pattern pieces, and this really helped me. So she has like a schematic at the end of the instructions that names out these pattern pieces, but it doesn't name all. It names the main purse pattern pieces, not the linings. So you need the cut sheet for that. Supplies. It was kind of hard to find some of the supplies because all I have is Joann's. And I really didn't want to wait to try and order anything. I wanted it right now. And I thought I had all the pieces, but I did not have these swivelly there's these swivelly clips. And I didn't have those, and I just wanted to finish it. So I went to my favorite purse that's all worn out and I'm never going to use anyways, and I cut them off and put them on here. And so now I'm going to be going to the thrift store and seeing what other backpacks have the kind of hardware I want, and maybe, you know, for $1 I could buy a whole backpack full of hardware, because just buying some of these things are like $3, $2. It adds up. It adds up. I think I want these in a few different colors, you know, to go with different things that I like to wear. But I'm just hooked on a backpack purse because it frees me up to just wear the purse, and I like all the pockets. And the one that I replaced this one with is just too big. It's big, and this one's nice and slim. So when I wear it, it just fits, man. It just fits. Isn't that cute? Gosh, I just love it. And it's adjustable. You know, and you get to choose all your fabrics and everything. You get to choose. She suggested vinyl on the bottom, and I had this green vinyl. I just love my colors and everything. So I made this. I'm super impressed with myself right now. I made this. There were a few moments where I was like, I don't know. Is this gonna work? I don't know. And I just thought I was not. You know, hers was like every time she took a step, it was like all lined up, and mine was like a little bit off here and there, but it all worked out. And inside, you guys, inside, it looks really good. Like if I turn this inside out and you see, it just looks really, I'm going to do it. I'm going to turn it inside out because you got to see how nice it looks on the inside. So there's the inside. I mean, she has it, you know, nicely covered here, and 3 pockets, and, you know, it's just nice. It's all done. And then you turn it, this is like the moment when you see it for the first time all done. It's pretty cool. Now I can't get it back. Oh my gosh. Okay. It is going to be super hard for me to not go on a purse making binge now because I love this so much, but I'm going to use this for a while, and I have other projects I really want to work on, so I might have to set this aside. But I wrote myself some notes, and I've got my pattern pieces, and I just feel like that's the key I would give you if you do get this pattern. But how adorable is this? And mine looks just as cute as the ones she had on her page. So sometimes, you know, they make theirs and they look better. Oh, I just want more. Like, I want more fobsy and hangy thingies and blah 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 blah. I want to decorate this purse even more. Can't be too much. So, you know, like this was one of my favorite features. It had all these things. So I'm going to try and see if I can't get some pliers and get this off. There was several of them. And when I'm in, and she did rivets, but I was using this kind of fabricy one, so I didn't do rivets. But if I was using something like the webbing or leather, or the, you know, leather, vinyl, whatever, I would probably do more rivets. But nonetheless, that's my make for this week, and I'm super stoked about it. It's just so adorable. And on the personal front, I don't have a whole lot going on. Oh wait, I kind of do. It's my birthday. By the time you see this, it will be the day before my birthday. And you know, it's like my daughter's like, what do you want to do for your birthday? My son's like, what do you want to do for your birthday? And my husband's like, what do you want to do for your birthday? He's working on my birthday, my actual birthday, and it's going to rain. And so nothing's happening on my actual birthday, but I'm very blessed to have people care and know without me telling them that it's my birthday. That in itself is kind of a miracle, right? For your kids to remember your birthday. I just think that's so sweet. And so let's see. So far, my girlfriends have invited me to lunch. We do everybody's birthday, and I'm so excited. Just to any excuse to have lunch with them is fun with me. My mom is making me something special for my entryway. Is entry outside. It's going to be cute, and I'm going to show it, of course, as soon as I get it. My daughter and her husband and kids are taking me out to brunch after church, and that's the day after my birthday. And then my son and his boyfriend are fixing me dinner next week. So, birthday all month. That's fun. That's fun. I'll be 63, and you know, it's kind of fun. Okay, so enough about that. I have something exciting coming up, and I kind of want to get your opinion on it. So there's this thing. Let me get my phone. Hold on a sec. I came across this thing. Now, history. I have been sewing my whole life. You know, grew up with a sewer. My mom sews. And so, you know, I made Barbie clothes and stuff when I was little, and costumes when my kids were growing up. But since when COVID hit, I really just like went full time, so to speak. It just gave me the, you know, the start that I needed to see if this was something I wanted to do like all the time, and it is something I love doing. And so I've been sewing more this last 2 years than pretty much all the years combined. I've always been making stuff, always, but not like on this scale. So I started thinking, I'd like to go to something sewing. So I started just looking around my area, and I'm about an hour and a half from Sacramento, California. So that's kind of my hub. And so I started typing in Sacramento Sewing, and I found the 21st Annual Quilt, Craft, and Sewing Festival in Sacramento. And it's next week, and I've already bought tickets. So I'm pretty excited, but it is my first time to go to anything like this. I am not a quilter, so that word quilt kind of throws me off a little, because I don't want to be a quilter. I'm not against quilting. It's just not, it doesn't draw me. Maybe someday, but not right now. I'm just not interested in it. But it says, it has a picture of all kinds of stuff. And let's see here. So it has some exhibitor descriptions, which is addicted to bags. And you could take a look. Oh, so they might have a bunch of stuff I might want. Basic foundation piecing. That sounds like quilting, so I probably wouldn't want to do that. Create enchanting custom fabric with washable tsukuniko. That sounds interesting. Go beyond instructions, your patterns get. I'd definitely be interested in that. And there's a free seminar schedule. So my question is, how do I go to something like this? What do I do? Just show up and walk around? Do I try to get there at the certain times to go to some of these special like workshops? Do you have to pay for those? Yeah, some of them you pay. You pay for all of them. And you know, what am I looking for? I don't know. You know, I don't love crowds, so I'm not looking forward to that part. But for this, I will do it because it sounds like fun, you know, just to be looking at all kinds of the latest and greatest, which I've never done. Like all my sewing machines were all just like old, you know, now I have this one was brand new, this one was brand new, but that one's not. And so it's like, I would love to see what's the latest and greatest, and just be around a bunch of people that are in my hobby. So do you have any advice what to look for? And do I go all 3 days? Wouldn't that be boring? Wouldn't I see it all in one day? How do I pick which day to go? I have questions. Do you have answers? It sounds fun, right? So I'm really looking forward to that, and I'm sure I'll still have a Friday video, but at that moment next week I will be down there. So I'm really looking forward to that. So that's what I have going on. Not a lot else. So that's pretty much it. I would love to see what you're up to, what you're making. I just want to say thank you so much for stopping by and watching my channel. I love it so much that you leave comments, and I'm trying to keep up on my comments because, oh my gosh, you guys, it's just so fun to have the conversations, and I just love it so much. And so thank you for that. If you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and the thumbs up. That's always nice. And I just so look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll see you in the next video. So take care. Bye now.